What's up, guys? This is going to be my basic Terran hotkey video. And I'm going to be showing you how to make buildings, how to split marines, and how to do some basic stuff in the game. Playing against an AI because I just want to showcase some basic stuff.
Mineral field depleted.
So let's talk about how to split a drop in our control group. So we load a drop,
Mineral field.
we click the drop, and then box our army and hit Control 1 to reset the control group. Now when I hit 1A, it won't mess with my drop. You want to hit Shift A move and focus fire mutas whenever you drop. See how my guys focused all the mutas and ignored the lings? That's how you want to micro drops versus muta. Now let's talk about building buildings. Say I want a lot of barracks. I'm going to hit B twice, hold Shift, click, 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 click. That will build all those barracks. Now we'll hold down Shift and right click the minerals. So whenever these SCVs get done building these, they'll automatically go back to mining. Now I want to add these to my new hotkey, or to my barracks, which is on 5. So I hold down Control, left click, it selects all the barracks, then I hit Shift 5, which adds them into my new control group. I reset the waypoint, and as soon as these barracks come online, they'll be ready to go. Let's do the same thing with factories. VF, hold Shift, click multiple times, right click back. Let's go ahead and take our 4th as well.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Let's say we want to make depots, it's the same deal. BS, hold down Shift, left click, and you can make multiple structures by holding Shift and get them to return to work by right clicking. So I want to make add-ons now. Hey, calm down. I want to make add-ons now, so I go to my barracks hotkey and I can hit X and C and make my barracks. Let's just go over basic marine splitting now. Also, you want to remember to transfer your SCVs from your main. Once you see red, you want to transfer. Okay.
Complete.
So he has a really big army actually. I need to make stuff. Okay, so the idea behind splitting your army is you want to do it especially against Banes, and you just want to partition little areas of your army. You want, okay, watch. You basically want to split all of your forces to avoid splash. So stem everything and then grab one. You just want to grab little parts of it and click them in other directions. If you're really good, you can stem and do a move command and then a move. That's what Moro does. But if you're not that good, like if you're not master's level, you probably can't pull that kind of micro off. So what you want to do is stem and then just split like this. A big part of stemming, or a big part of splitting, is splitting your units beforehand. It's very, very difficult to impromptu split all your units, but it's significantly easier to do it before. Okay, this is stutter stepping. We're being chased, so we move command back and then A click as we move. And then he's actually using blinding cloud. So then if things get really bad, I can just load up into medivacs. Okay, let's show off some split here. And against ultras, you just want to kite back with the front forces. It's not like splitting against Banes, where you want to just split everything as much as possible. Fighting against ultras is a lot about not taking damage at the front and then just keeping as much DPS as you can in the back. So let's talk about my hotkey setup. If all my barracks on 5, all my CCs on 4, my main army is on 1. And if I'm going to go ghost, they'll be on 3. And if I want to do a tank push, I'll hotkey all my tanks to 2. which simply can be done by clicking them and hitting Shift 2. I sometimes will hotkey drops to 8, 9, and 10, but I don't really think that's necessary.
Armed and ready.
And if you want to talk about camera hotkeys, which is how I look at my bases, that one's very simple. You go to global, you go to camera, and all these create locations, you do control and then the F key corresponding to the number, and then jump to location. It's the exact same corresponding thing. So create location 1 is control F1 and jump to location 1 is F1. That means when I hit F1 I go here, when I hit F2 I go here, when I hit F3 I go here, and once you set my 4th hotkey, once I hit F4 I go there. So that was my basic Terran tutorial video.
By the number.
Let's go over one more thing, one very important thing, okay, which is how to drop. So let's say you see if you watch my channel, I do a lot of drops. So let's talk about how to most effectively drop. I have my main army, and let's just say I don't mind if tanks go in the drops. So I click stuff into 3 different medivacs. Now I right click move command so they stop following each other. I grab the medevac in question, right click, shift, hit D, and then left click on the map. That means this medevac is going to drop right there. Now I don't want that medevac to be part of this control group, so I box the new one and hit control 1. And yeah, I know this changing, I'm not going to bother killing it. Same deal, right click, shift D. So I see a new one, a new base, I immediately stop my drop where it's going. Okay, so there's Hydras. So I'm going to run away. Oh look, there's another base. So what do I need to do other than fix my macro? Which it's a bot game, so I'm not really worried about macroing. Drop in other locations. So I'm going to drop his main.
By the numbers, boys. Armed and this better be good. You want
Is that a changeling? What's going on? Okay. So I just queue up another drop. That one goes to his natural.
gangway coming through.
That one I go to his main. And how do I prevent my hotkeys from being messed up? Box the new army, control 1. Completely new hotkey. Now I push with my main army as all my drops go.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, no base there. Pick it up. Okay, there's a greater spire. So I want to focus that. Siege the tank. So he has to make a choice. Defend my 4th or defend my tech. And if we were smart, we would have a drop going here as well, which we can do even a bit late. And what do? We just hotkey our new army so he can 1A, 1A. So he made the decision to go all the way to his natural to defend. I'm not saying it's the wrong decision, but I mean he has to make it. So now we're killing drones at his 3rd. Meanwhile, all I have to do to get my army to join forces with my current one is box the new stuff and hit shift and then 1. So if this is helpful in any way, if you now have a better understanding of basic Terran hotkeys, subscribe and leave a comment.